again. In this exercise, we're now going to be going through the what's called a frequently asked questions or Q&A section of the site. Your site may have it called pretty much anything. It may be called FAQs, it may be called frequently asked questions. You may have changed the name completely, but the general premise is that this section of the site has a series of questions and answers that you as the administrator of the website can populate by category. The end user has the option to go in and ask a question of you. They submit it via the web page. It is then sent to you as the administrator in a list in the content management system, and you can change the status from the default of pending being that it is not yet shown on the website, it is awaiting your approval. You can change it from pending to approved. I'm going to show you quickly how the system works. Once I've gone to FAQs or questions and answers or whatever you've called it, you have the categories here on the left. Alright, if you pick one of these categories, you will get the questions and answers for that specific category. This site really doesn't have any questions and answers as yet, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to select the category UNFPA/CARICOM FAQs, and I will ask the question, when was the UNFPA founded? Alright, now click submit. I then get a page that reports that the question has been successfully submitted. It will be answered and published soon. Now, that's what the user will see. If I went to UNFPA CARICOM FAQs now, the question that I've just asked would not be there because it has not yet been answered. So I'm going to go now to the content management system, scroll down to Q&A management, and I'm going to show you the options that you have available to you. One, there is add QA, which is simply to add a question and answer, and as the administrator you will see the same thing that the user just did. Okay, you have the category, question, image. Right, you have the option as both the user or the administrator to upload an image, a specific picture for instance, that may relate to the question, and you can put your answer to the question in here. Below that, what you get as the administrator, two additional fields. One, the approval status of pending, which is the default. You can change it to approved once you're adding something new. And you have also further reading, right? And you can link this to a website. Say, for instance, you have a Wikipedia document that has further information on that answer. You can simply paste the wiki article here and click add question and answer. But we're now going to go to manage QA because I've already asked a question and you need to take a look at it and answer it. So here we have the only question that's been added to the system so far. The category, question, when was the UNFPA founded, status pending, and the option to edit or delete. I'm going to select edit. Once we get into the editor, you'll notice that the category information is still here, the question is here, the answer is here, the image is here, and the space for the answer. And I'm just going to put the answer in. The UNFPA was founded in 1945. Right? I could be as verbose as I wanted to be. I could put in as much information as I wanted, and I could also put in, if I wanted to put images or related YouTube videos, I could put them all in here and it would populate the website. Furthermore, I can go down and I can paste in information here. For instance, further reading, I could put in http://www.unfpa.org, and the person, the user of the website could then see that information. I'm going to change the status from pending to approved and update. Now we have the record successfully saved. I'll go back to the site. I'll go back to the frequently asked questions page, and on this page we now have the categories on the left. Right, I'm not going to ask a question, I'm looking for answers. I'm going to click on UNFPA/CARICOM FAQs, and here I have my question essentially, and it would list all the questions here. Alright, so the description of this category is find out more about CARICOM and the UNFPA. I can click the question that was asked, and here is the answer. Okay, founded in 1945, and here's my link for further reading. So this is essentially what the users will get access to. Now, going back to the content management system, you'll notice that we have additional fields or features on the left here. We have below Manage QA, we have Manage QA category. Simply put, this is the list of categories that we can access. Let me go back here. This is the list of categories that we can access here on the left of the page. So right now we have 5. If we go to the content management system, here we have 5 categories. But for each category you can put the category name and a description. Say for example, UNFPA CARICOM FAQs, as we just used it. I can edit this and you'll see that we have the category name and a description. Find out more about CARICOM and UNFPA, and that's exactly what I saw on the site when I went in and got my answers. Below that we have the FAQ description. The FAQ description relates specifically now to this text on the page. We have the header or the title and this information here. Okay, we can go in and we can change the title, the information I just showed you. Okay, the question title, let me show you what that is. Alright, let me go here. This is the question title here, and the question answer title, similarly for the answer page. Alright, so we can change this as needed. Alright, so the page with your questions listed would have this heading, the page with your answers would have that. Alright, and it just happens that in this case all 3 of the Q&A pages have the same heading. The last 2 sections are the FAQ thank you. Remember when I filled out I asked my question, I was given a message that said your question has been successfully submitted. You can edit that page yourself, changing this to whatever you deem necessary. Lastly, we have the FAQ mail alert, and this essentially is an email saying to the webmaster, it's sent to the webmaster, advising the webmaster, that's you, that someone has asked a question via the website. Alright, so you have the subject that you can edit, the email address, and this should be your email address as the administrator. You have the typical small email that goes out. Dear webmaster, user has posted a question. The question name once again is in brackets, which you shouldn't remove, and it says under the category of whatever, right? Mine was under UNFPA, etc. So that essentially covers the Q&A management or the FAQ management section of the site, and I'll talk to you again soon.